Yeah. Okay. Man, we been overlooked for a long time, man. I'm a DC native, Northeast.
Sports God TV broadcasting from DC. Like and subscribe if you're really trying to see me. Oh, what a feeling talking sports like religion, no cap over here, man. It's all about business. Share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. Hey, man, a win is a win. After a first half of domination, 14-0, then at a point in time, 17-0. A bend but don't break type of game for the Commanders. A lot of close games this year, man. A lot of close games this year. I'm glad that the team is figuring out how to win those close games. In the past, those close games, we lose. 9-5 are the Commanders now, still holding down the 7th seed to get to the playoffs. Man, Jayden Daniels, man. Let's start off with Jayden, man. Jayden, finished the game. He was efficient, 80% on his pass completions. He was 25 for 31, 226, 2 touchdowns. He got sacked 8 times, man. 8 times. Some was on the offensive line. Some was coverage sacks. And then some was, I think, Jayden just trying to make a big play. So in a mixture of all of that, they got to tighten that up. Jayden got to tighten that up too. Do what you've been doing. If it ain't there, the deep pass, check down. If it ain't there, get out of there, get rid of the ball. Some of them plays he didn't have an opportunity to. The Saints were bringing pressure. They front was definitely getting in there. Cam Jordan, he was definitely getting in there. Jayden used his legs though. He was running, and he was looking like my man, the guy that I watched at LSU. You know what I'm saying? Getting out of there, elusive, speed, and he was getting down. You know what I mean? And he even broke a tackle, arm tackle from one of those linemen. I can't think who it was. I know it wasn't Cam Jordan, but he broke off of that and was able to step out of that and make something happen. One thing about Jayden Daniels, and I think the players around the league respect Jayden Daniels, especially their first time playing and going up against him. He talk a lot of shit, man. You gotta get it to him. You gotta love the kid, man. He talk trash. He's always smiling. He's smiling when he getting sacked. Cam Jordan was sacking him. He was smiling. When they showed the replay, he was just smiling. And they was talking, But I think the players around the league, respect him as a player, as a person, because, he humble, but at the same time, he's a fierce competitor. And that's what you want to see, amongst the brotherhood when it comes to the National Football League. You like to see that. You like to see the competitiveness. You like to see that competitive nature in a player. And he, like I said, he talk smack, man. He don't care. He gonna say what he gonna say, and that's just what it is. And I can just only imagine what's being said on the field, in those moments. Jayden, 11 rushes for 66 yards. Brian Robinson didn't have a good day on the ground, man. 21 carries for 65 yards, a total of 137 for the Commanders on the rushing tip. 35 rushes for 137, not a good look. The Saints were pretty much bottling up Brian Robinson, but I respect Cliff Kingsbury to continue to run the ball. Different formations, a little bit misdirection, a little bit of jet sweep action, a little bit, of course, RPO from the pistol or the shotgun. And a little bit, I said misdirection, but like overloading to one side and running the opposite side, off balance, so to speak. Chris Rodriguez, I would have liked to seen Chris Rodriguez get more carries. He only had 1 carry for 2 yards. Jeremy Nichols only had 2 carries for 4 yards, So I would like to see them in the mix a little bit more. Terry McLaurin, man. Terry McLaurin showing up big. Obviously, that's Jayden's favorite target. And big play Terry to continue to make plays, man. 2 touchdowns, 7 catches, 73 yards. But they missed on 3 opportunities. I want to say, like I made a post, you know, on my social media. I think 2 of those were on Jaden. You know, put too much sauce on the ball, man. Put too much sauce on it. He had him right up the sideline, and I'm assuming he just seen that he was so open and he was so excited on that throw, and he threw it on the line, but he just threw it a little bit too far. You know, and Terry tapped it, try to, you know, come down with it. He wasn't able to. And the other one, he put a little bit too much on it, you know, as far as the delivery, you know, put too much air, so to speak, but it had velocity behind it. And then one was just Terry, man. Terry dropped the ball on that one, which I know he wished he could get back. But you connect on those, it's a different ball game. It's a different outcome. Game is pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered at that point. But we're going to need those next week. Playing against Philly. Philly is looking like the best team right now in the NFC. No question. They're healthy. They're clicking. And right now they got a serious defense and offense. And Jalen Hurts look good. But back to the Commanders. You know, like I said, Terry, 2 touchdowns. Zach Ertz went down, hit his head pretty hard, and he was ruled out with a concussion. So we got to see how that unfolds throughout the week. I need to see more McCaffrey featured in the offense. I was thinking that since Noah Brown got out, of course you knew De'Ami Brown was going to get some reps. He's a deep ball threat. But I would have liked to see a little bit more McCaffrey sprinkled into. I think McCaffrey can make plays. You know what I mean? I think he runs good routes. He kind of reminds me of a Wes Welker type of person. But I don't know why he's not getting the targets. But that should be, you know, seen shortly. My man Jamison Crowder, shout out to Jamison Crowder. For getting back out there, you know, on the punt return game, but also had a few catches. He had 3 catches for 27 yards, which was good for him. Ben Sinnott is another feature that I would like to see in the offense because I think he has big play capability. I know. I've seen it in college. He can catch and get yards after catch with receptions. Defensively, man, the defense was doing what they supposed to do against a quarterback that only had, his first start. They were shutting things down. Look, Marshawn Lattimore made his debut, and out of 53 plays, he didn't even get targeted not one time. The Saints respected Marshawn Lattimore that much that they didn't even throw his way. That's crazy. So when you got a corner that can shut down one side of the field, a la Revis Island, a la Primetime Sanders, that kind of makes the defensive philosophy or plan a lot more simpler, right? Even though they was attacking, Mikey Sanderstrill got a pick, you know, but when you kind of can shut down the right side of the field, and you know, they throwing on the weak side all day, you know, but at the same time, it makes things a lot better. I think Philly will try to test Lattimore this week with AJ. I expect Lattimore to step up and take the challenge because that's what he has done his whole career. He's been going up against guys like Mike Evans throughout his career. I don't see why he would shy away from a challenge of A.J. Brown. I got him locking A.J. Brown, going wherever A.J. Brown goes, I think he goes, and may the best man win type stuff. Defensively, though, got a few sacks, 3 sacks, you know, got a pick, couple tackle for losses. Dorrance Armstrong had a big outing, you know what I mean, doing his thing. Jeremy Chin, man, hopefully Jeremy Chin is all right, and because we're going to need him out there. Jeremy Chin was very, very aggressive out there and making plays all around the field. Deron Payne got into the mix with a sack. Yeah, man, it's Frankie Louvu surprisingly didn't even have a tackle. He almost had a pick, which he should have caught, but he did not catch that. The game obviously came down to the last play. The Saints gambled, took a chance, took an opportunity to win a game, trying to play spoiler. But, hey, man, like I said, a win is a win. Commanders coming off the bye. They looked sharp early, and then they started to falter a little bit, things like that. But it's a big week for them coming up, man. So what are you guys' thoughts and comments on the Commanders' victory? And now you got to think, man, a team that was 4-13 last year to be 9-5 this late in the season, obviously 5 games better than last year. That's already a plus, but we still pushing towards the playoff push. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion, and I'm out. Till the next time.